Is this the end of Chinese celebrities' freedom to travel like ordinary people? An unexpected incident occurred yesterday afternoon at Beijing Capital International Airport when two famous Chinese celebrities, Liu Yuning and Song Zuer, were almost unable to move due to being surrounded by thousands of fans who suddenly showed up. What began as a routine arrival for the two celebrities quickly escalated into a massive crowd, forcing airport authorities to take unprecedented emergency measures. But wait, why did these two stars end up in such a dangerous situation? What's even more shocking is that information about their presence at the airport leaked through social media within minutes, creating an uncontrollable domino effect. Thousands of fans from various cities even came specifically to the airport just to get the chance to take selfies and videos with their idols. However, what happened next was completely beyond everyone's expectations. And this is the most shocking part. The two artists eventually had to be escorted through a special tongdal with tight security, a measure typically reserved for state guests or high-security situations. The incident immediately became a trending topic across all Chinese social media platforms and sparked heated debates about the boundaries of celebrity privacy and fanaticism that had crossed reasonable limits. Tense moments. When the airport turned into an impromptu concert at 3:30 p.m. local time, Liu Yuning, known for her role in the drama The Untamed and her successful music career, arrived at Terminal 3 of Beijing Capital Airport alongside Song Zuer, a rising young actress gaining fame for her performances in various popular dramas. What should have been a routine arrival like any other passenger suddenly turned into an uncontrollable situation in less than 10 minutes. A witness at the scene, a passenger named Zhang Wei, stated that initially he only saw a small crowd in the arrival area. "I thought there was a promotional event or something, but suddenly the crowd grew very quickly. In the blink of an eye, the entire arrival area was filled with people shouting the names of Liu Yuning and Song Zuer," he said, still visibly shocked. What made the situation even more chaotic was the fact that most of these fans had been preparing since early morning. They brought various items such as large posters, banners, and some even rented professional cameras to take high-quality photos and videos. A fan who declined to be named admitted that he and his friends had been at the airport since 10 a.m. after receiving information from a fan page on Weibo. "We didn't expect there to be this many people. At first, there might have been only 50 to 100 people, but somehow the information spread very quickly through chat groups and social media platforms. Suddenly, within an hour, the number of people here exploded," the fan said. The situation began to spiral out of control when Liu Yuning and Song Zuer appeared in the public area. Hysterical screams filled the entire room, and fans started pushing and shoving to get closer to the two stars. Videos circulating on social media showed how densely packed the crowd was, with the two artists barely visible amid the chaotic sea of people. Airport security personnel, who initially numbered only 4 to 5 people, quickly became overwhelmed by the situation. They attempted to form a human barrier to protect Liu Yuning and Song Zuer, but the pressure from the continuously arriving fans made their efforts nearly futile. In some viral videos online, it is evident that the two artists even fell due to the uncontrolled pushing of the crowd. Major controversy. Who is responsible for the information leak? The hot debate on social media revolves around the fundamental question: how did information about Liu Yuning and Song Zuer's presence at the airport leak so quickly and accurately? Various conspiracy theories have emerged, ranging from allegations of an insider at the airport intentionally leaking the information to the possibility that the artists' management teams deliberately did this for publicity. Dr. Li Xiaoming, a media and entertainment expert from Beijing University, provided a sharp analysis of the incident. This is not the first such incident in China's entertainment industry, but the scale and intensity of this one are highly concerning. There is a high likelihood that the information was intentionally leaked to create buzz and free publicity, but the risks were clearly not properly calculated, he said in an exclusive interview. Even more controversial is the fact that some social media accounts had already posted about the arrival of these two artists several hours before they actually arrived at the airport. This has raised suspicions that there was some kind of coordination involved in creating the massive crowd. A former artist management staff member, who requested anonymity, revealed that such practices are actually not uncommon in the entertainment industry. Sometimes management teams intentionally leak information about the whereabouts of their artists to create a viral moment. But what happened yesterday clearly crossed the line and endangered the safety of everyone involved, they said. However, the management teams of both artists firmly denied the allegations. In an official statement released through their social media accounts, Lu Yuning's team stated that they had no prior knowledge of the mass gathering and deeply regretted the incident, which endangered the safety of fans and other passengers. Meanwhile, Song Zuer's management even threatened to take legal action against those deemed responsible for the information leak. The safety of our artist and their fans is our top priority. We will thoroughly investigate how this sensitive information was leaked and will take the necessary legal steps. Their official statement read: emergency measures. High-level security protocol activated. Given the increasingly uncontrollable situation, Beijing Capital Airport management ultimately made an unprecedented decision for a regular celebrity. They activated a high-level security protocol typically reserved for state guests, high-ranking officials, or national security emergencies. Airport Security Chief Colonel Zhang Minghua explained the rationale behind the decision during an impromptu press conference. We observed that the situation could no longer be managed with standard security procedures. The safety of all passengers and airport staff is our top priority, so we had to take extraordinary measures, he stated firmly. The emergency protocol that was activated included several extreme measures. First, the entire arrival area of Terminal 3 was evacuated and temporarily closed to other passengers. Second, a special security team that usually handles state VIP guests was deployed to secure Lu Yuning and Song Zuer. Third, a special lane that is usually used for diplomats and state guests was opened specifically to evacuate the two artists. The most surprising aspect was the use of armored tactical vehicles, which are typically only deployed in terrorism or high-security threat situations. Circulating videos show Lu Yuning and Song Zuer being escorted into the special vehicle while surrounded by a dozen fully armed security personnel. I've been working at this airport for 15 years. And this is the first time I've seen such high-level protocols used for celebrities. Usually, this is only for the president or foreign minister, said an airport officer who witnessed the incident. The evacuation process, which should have taken only 5 to 10 minutes, ended up taking nearly 2 hours. This was due to thousands of fans still lingering outside the airport and attempting to follow where the two artists were being taken. Even after the special vehicle left the airport, hundreds of fans continued to follow in their private vehicles, causing severe traffic congestion on the highway leading to Beijing city center. Massive impact. Operational disruptions at the airport and economic losses. This incident not only affected Lu Yuning and Song Zuer, but also caused significant operational disruptions for all activities at Beijing Capital Airport. Official data released by the airport authorities showed that at least 47 flights were delayed, with total economic losses estimated at 50 million yuan or approximately 100 billion rupiah. The most significant disruption occurred at Terminal 3, the busiest terminal at the airport. The closure of the arrival area for nearly 3 hours forced thousands of passengers to wait inside the aircraft or be redirected to other terminals. An international passenger from Germany, Hans Müller, expressed his frustration on social media. I flew 12 hours from Frankfurt, and when we arrived in Beijing, we couldn't get off the plane for over 2 hours just because of a crowd of celebrity fans. This is very unprofessional and inconvenient for thousands of other passengers, he wrote on Twitter.